we're gonna run through a really simple central nervous system warm-up. And so it's not your typical warm-up, but what we're doing here is turning on your central nervous system, your CNS, so that you're going to be primed and ready to actually better execute the exercises in all the other workouts that I provided. So we're gonna get right into this. Typically what I really like to focus on is something for the hips and something for the shoulders, since those are gonna be involved in almost every movement that you're going to be doing. Not always, but for the most part. So the first one that we're gonna start with is a hip flow. So the focus of this is not to stretch. It's gonna look like it's a stretch. This is actually to activate. I want you to really contract the muscles and activate them. So if you want healthy knees, and if you want to be ready for squats, deadlifts, any kind of movement involving the hips, this is going to be super critical. So what I'm going to start with is I'm actually going to turn to the side. We're going to do a 90-90 sit. So you'll see my front leg is at 90 degrees in front of me. My back leg is what am I trying to say? It's parallel, essentially, going in the same direction as my shoulders. So I'm going to turn this way. This leg should be out and then back this way. You'll see it's 90 and 90. So what we're going to essentially be doing is I put my fist down. I want you to drive this knee into the ground, try to drive that foot into the ground, drive this front knee and that foot also into the ground. And you're going to contract, almost as if you could lift yourself up. You're going to contract, and then what I want you to do, I want you to slowly twist, bring the feet up, try to keep your feet planted in the same spot, and we're going to move to the other side. And then we flip. So again, now I should basically be, I have a random hair on me, at 90-90 again. So again, I'm gonna put my feet, drive my knee and my foot into the ground, this knee and foot into the ground, and hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we've got that motion, we're gonna spin again, but this time I want you to get into that position and you're going to lift yourself up. And you're gonna squeeze your glutes, and hold yourself up there, and then slowly drop back down. And then we're gonna rotate over. Your feet might shift a little bit, and that's okay. And then you're gonna again go to the other side, do the same thing. Lift up, squeeze. So what this is working on is external and internal rotation in your hips. And it's really telling your body to be mobile and strong in these positions. And that's what's going to protect your knees, because your knee is a dumb joint. All it does is flex in and out, Your hips and your ankles take your hips and your ankles are what provide all of the ability for you to move in other directions. And if it can't, your knee takes the brunt. So what I like to do is maybe do 10 of these, 10 on each side. Squeeze, and make sure you don't plop down. When you're coming down, I want you to slowly drop back down. I've lost count of what we're on, but I'm gonna do a couple more here. Coming up, then back again. And I can already feel tightness in my hip flexor over here, which tells me there's some instability in there. So doing this is gonna be really critical. All right, we're gonna pause there. Now, so that's for the hips. Morning, my bud. Next, we're gonna do something for the shoulders. So this is actually gonna be called the lizard with rotation. So I'm gonna get up. Ready? Watch out, my bud. So we're gonna get one foot, I'm gonna do it this way first. My left foot out in front of me, my right arm down, in line with my foot. I'm gonna put that back leg out. Now my focus here, and if you can't get into this position, you can start with a kneeling position, and you're gonna come up. So I'll start with the kneeling, and what I want you to do is activate. I want you to actively open up. Use your back muscles and everything to open up. Then I'm gonna come down and reach under and around. I'll show you a different angle in a second. And what this is also doing is opening up the hips, but it's opening up your shoulders as well, activating all those muscles in your back and getting you primed and ready. We're gonna go up and then down. So let me shift so you can see this at a different angle. And I'm gonna do these ones with my my foot out back. So again, you'll see about the distance. You can go closer if you want, but most people struggle. So start out here. Keep your knee from caving in or out. So I'm gonna go up, really actively pull and open up, and then tighten your core as you reach under. Make sure to not let your knee move in and out. Try to keep it straight. And then we're gonna go up, and then down. Okay, now I think that was 5, so we're gonna switch to the other side. I'm gonna go this direction. Okay, so we're gonna go straight leg, and then I'm gonna breathe. Open, and then exhale when I reach down under. And there's stuff going on in the background, always. And then that's 3, 4, one more, and 5. Okay, now this last movement is going to be really just focused on shoulder mobility. And these are called prone snow angels. These are difficult. So what you're gonna do is essentially, you're gonna be laying down. I'm gonna do this at different angles so you can see what it looks like. So I'm laying down, and I'm gonna be putting my hands, I want my head actually down into the ground. I gotta adjust this microphone, otherwise it's gonna be really loud. So I'm gonna put my head down like this. What you're gonna do is have your hands, pull your shoulders up and back. Try to almost tuck them in your back pockets, that's the motion. Grab your hands behind you if you can. Try to get them as close as you can, and I'm trying to reach up towards the middle of my back as much as I can. Squeezing, squeezing, and then I want you to keep them tight, but then open the hands. And I'm gonna slowly bring them around to the front of me. So activating and opening, keeping them off the ground, keep those shoulders packed. Now I rotate my hands, forward palms to the sky. So palms to the sky, try your best to get your palms up like that. Up, up, up. Now touch the middle of your back if you can. And then back in front of you, squeeze, and then open. And then try to come back to that original position. Okay. Now I'm gonna shift so you can see from a different angle here. So again, your face is down, hands behind your back. Try to grab your hands and then tuck those shoulder blades, and I pull my hands up to the middle of my back, squeezing tight, tight, tight. Now I open up, release, keep those shoulders, pulling your shoulders back and down. Don't let them drop. I don't want to see them dropping. And then come around, twist and rotate your hands, palms to the sky. Now try to touch your back. And then open up, palms to the sky, twist, twist, twist. And then slowly rotate them back around. And then up, hands to the middle of your back. And then you can release. And we are done. Ready to get right into the workout. Click right up over here to follow that first workout and go through the entire series. And as always, just go get strong. But first, go get your kids out first, because I think the family matters more. And I'll see you over here on the next video.